Welcome to today's video on the topic of nose rings versus earrings. When it comes to jewelry, both nose rings and earrings are popular choices that have been worn for centuries. In this video, we will compare and contrast nose rings and earrings, discussing their differences in style, cultural significance, and more. So, let's get started. Style. One of the most obvious differences between nose rings and earrings is their style. Earrings are typically worn on the earlobe, but they can also be worn in other parts of the ear, such as the helix or tragus. Earrings come in a variety of styles, including studs, hoops, dangles, and chandelier earrings, and can be made from a variety of materials, such as gold, silver, and precious gemstones. Nose rings, on the other hand, are worn exclusively in the nose, either through the nostril or septum. Nose rings can also come in a variety of styles, including studs, hoops, and rings, and can be made from a variety of materials, such as gold, silver, and more. Cultural significance. Another difference between nose rings and earrings is their cultural significance. Earrings have been worn by people from many cultures for thousands of years, and their meaning can vary depending on the culture. For example, in ancient Egypt, earrings were worn by both men and women as a symbol of wealth and status. In India, earrings are often worn by women as a symbol of femininity and marital status. Nose rings, on the other hand, have a more specific cultural significance. In some cultures, such as India and Nepal, nose rings are worn by women as a symbol of marriage and are considered an important part of traditional wedding attire. Pain and healing. One of the more practical differences between nose rings and earrings is the process of getting them and the healing process that follows. Earrings are typically easier to get than nose rings, as they involve piercing a fleshy part of the earlobe. Nose rings, on the other hand, involve piercing cartilage, which can be more painful and take longer to heal. Additionally, nose rings can be more prone to infection during the healing process, and proper aftercare is essential to prevent complications. Maintenance. Another practical difference between nose rings and earrings is their maintenance. Earrings are typically easier to clean and maintain than nose rings, as they are not as prone to collecting dirt or other debris. Nose rings, on the other hand, require more frequent cleaning and maintenance to prevent infection or other complications. Accessibility and availability. One practical difference between nose rings and earrings is their accessibility and availability. Earrings are much more widely available than nose rings, as they can be found in most jewelry stores, department stores, and online retailers. Nose rings, on the other hand, may be more difficult to find in some areas and may require a trip to a specialty piercing jewelry shop. Comfort. Comfort is another important factor to consider when comparing nose rings and earrings. Earrings are generally considered to be more comfortable to wear, especially if they are lightweight and do not pull on the earlobe. Nose rings, on the other hand, can be more uncomfortable, especially during the healing process. Some people may also find that nose rings interfere with breathing or cause irritation in the nostril or septum. Trendiness. Trendiness is another factor to consider when comparing nose rings and earrings. While earrings are a classic and timeless jewelry item that have been worn for centuries, certain styles of earrings may be more or less trendy at different times. Nose rings, on the other hand, may be more associated with certain subcultures or fashion movements, and may be more or less trendy depending on the cultural context. While nose rings and earrings are both popular forms of jewelry, they differ in many ways. Ultimately, the choice between a nose ring and an earring will depend on personal preference, cultural significance, and practical considerations. We are almost wrapping up. These are the common differences between these two. Hope you like this video. Please comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.